So if we experienced that rupture in the past, like maybe we had a share and our partner got reactive or they got defensive or dismissive, how do you invite people to do the repair? Is even the repair possible?
Oof. It's a great question. Right. I mean, the number of times in my life that I've handled a difficult moment exactly the right way in real time, it's a pretty small number. I frequently ask for redos and do-overs, with my kids and with my husband. So I'm here. I am here for relational do-overs. And that is part, all of my work is about relational self-awareness, really noticing and taking responsibility for our own responses. And that does not mean we have to get stuff right the first time because as we're saying, we have our own history, especially around sexuality, that might lead us to be reactive or dismissive or embarrassed. Da, 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 da. So we don't have to get it right the first time, but we do have to develop the capacity to notice that our response doesn't fit with who we want to be as a partner, doesn't fit with our mutual goal for relational safety. So then, can we be humble enough and brave enough to say, "Can I have a redo? Can I have a redo?" I was thinking about our conversation and you shared something that maybe was hard for you to share and maybe you waited a really long time to share it and maybe it was not the opportune time because I was up to my elbows in dishes or emails or whatever. But that doesn't take away from the fact that I want to have responded differently and better. So I'd like to have a do-over. I think that's a great way. I mean, I think ideally a repair happens because I recognize that I didn't show up the way that I wanted to. It can be a bit harder if you come back to me and you're like, "Hey, Alexandra, I shared a vulnerable thing with you. You got reactive or you shut me down, and now I feel hurt." But if it goes that way, then again, can I be humble enough and brave enough to say, "Okay, Dr. Nazanin, all right, try me again. I want to do it. I want to see if I can do right by you this time." So sometimes, so a repair can be initiated by either the person who did harm or the person who was harmed, right? There's two avenues into repair. But the person who did harm, through a dismissive response or a reactive response, the person who did harm is not a bad person, right? It's not about the quality of who you are as a person. It's about the chance that you missed an opportunity to help your partner feel safe. And because you value that and your partner values it, can you be brave enough to try a repair?